Hello everyone, LG for EV Journey back again with another full self-driving video. This time, as if you couldn't tell already, I'm not in my Model Y Juniper. I'm actually in a Model X, a 2022 Model X long-range all-wheel drive, which is a loaner vehicle. Unfortunately, my brand new Juniper, which isn't even a month old, was having issues with the touchscreen. I took it into Tesla. They gave me this Model X to drive around today. They're going to take a look at the touchscreen. I'll give you an update on that, and hopefully they replace the screen. But we're going to take this Model X up to the store real quick, and I'm going to get some libations and go home and keep my fingers crossed that they fix the issues with my Model Y. But this will be the second time I've ever driven a Model X. The first time was from Tesla to my house just a few seconds ago. I just drove it from Tesla to my house and put these two cameras in here so we could test out the full self-driving. Now this is on hardware 3. Let me look up the exact version of it here. It's full self-driving supervised software version 12.6.4. And I'll throw that up on the screen for you to read right here. This Model X has 41,000 miles. The outside is not in the best shape. I can tell you they didn't really clean it. It looks like they cleaned everything but the front bumper. The front bumper just looks like it's been murdering, an entire infestation of bugs, which, these cars tend to do. It's very noisy in this cabin though, much more noisy than my Model Y Juniper. But it kind of, there's this really like high-pitched squeak, like rattle squeak going on over here. You hear it? It reminds me of like my 99 Jeep Cherokee. Like that thing was just full of squeaks. Anyway, so we're gonna test out the full self-driving here. I'm about to activate it and we'll see how it does. I'm gonna activate it right now at the stop sign. This is hardware 3. Hardware 3. So we'll see how it does. So far so good. I have it on standard mode. And coming up on a stop sign here. Ooh, this is cool. You can have your blind spot mirrors on your dashboard, so a little bit like the Hyundai Ioniq or the Kias. But I kind of like the implementation of Tesla's better. It kind of just blends in with the dash. It's nice. The yoke, I kind of like the squircle on the Cybertruck better than the yoke. I wish there was something up here. I understand they want the visibility of this screen though, which, it makes sense. So it's kind of like hitting the left lane over here, but this is a much wider vehicle than the Y. I don't like the turning things, and yeah, it's constantly driving on the line on the left side. So that's a fail. I had to take it out of full self-driving there because it was just constantly riding the line. So I'm gonna reactivate it and see what happens there. Hardware 3, not so impressive right now. Yeah. I don't like what it's doing. It's hugging way too close to that left line. I'm not sure I trust it. We're on a pretty bumpy road right now, and that squeak it sounds just like my old Cherokee. I don't care for the turning signal buttons. And these are different than the new Model 3 because the new Model 3 they're physical buttons. They actually press down. These buttons are haptic, so you kind of have to make sure you hit them in the right spot before they activate. which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna reactivate this. We got a curve on the left now. Whoa, it's telling me, oh. Pretty aggressive U-turn here it wants to do. It didn't have it. It tried to just do a U-turn there. There's no way it's gonna do that. So it's gonna go in this parking lot now. Let's tell it to chill. It's cruising pretty fast through this parking lot. Yo. Okay, I understand it wanted to go the faster route, but man, it's pretty aggressive. Okay, so far so good. And it really likes to hug the left. I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta have my hands ready because this thing is, I don't know. Hardware 4 seemed a little bit better. And it just really loves this left side. See, it has to correct itself because it's so close to the left. What's it doing now? Good God. I may have to call this a fail. It's almost in the left lane. This may actually be a full self-driving fail. I don't know if I want to trust this on the highway like this. Let's see what it does here. And there's a curb right here. Yep. Nope. 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 It's not trustworthy. Was uncertain about that stop. It might have made it. I don't know. Tell you what, hasn't gained my trust. Not at all. Should I let it, do I let it even try to get me on the highway? I'm gonna stay off the highway for right now. Wow. I am not impressed. And granted, this is a loaner car, so maybe the full self-driving is damaged or something, because it should shut itself down. I'm gonna give it a test right now. No, turning it off. All right, reactivated, and there it goes again. It's totally in the left. It's over the line. It's over the line. All right, that's it, Tesla. I can't. I'm not taking this thing on the highway in full self-driving. No way. It's just cruising over the line. Man, it's unfortunate. Model X with hardware 3 doesn't seem to be up to par. It doesn't even know that it's driving like down the middle of the road in 2 lanes. Like it doesn't even know that it's crossing the line. So I'm not activating full self on this thing. That's crazy. Lost a little bit of my confidence on this thing, so I'm gonna give it another go here. Activating full self. And look, it wants to veer left. Keeps veering left into other lane. The vehicle doesn't recognize that it's crossing over the line. It just continues to drive right on top of the lane line. I'll try it one more time after I submitted another thing. And look, it's going left again. Going left, going left, going left. Doesn't know what it's doing, disengaging. Wow. So something's wrong with this loaner vehicle. It's not safe to drive. It just keeps veering left, and I've already submitted plenty of voice feedback to Tesla. So, well, yeah, so there you have it, folks. The first ever fail on EV journey of Tesla full self-driving. At least with hardware 3 in this particular vehicle, this exact vehicle, not this model, but this particular loaner that they gave me, full self-driving is not safe. And it doesn't even recognize that it's crossing over the lanes. I didn't trust it enough to test it to see if it would move out of the way if there was a car there, but I don't trust this thing. I didn't even get on the highway. It can't stay in its lane on the feeder road. So didn't try to correct. So yeah, you blew it, Tesla. You blew it. Very disappointed. Otherwise, this is a pretty nice vehicle. Well, there you have it, folks. The very first ever full self-driving video in a loaner 2022 Model X from Tesla, and the very first ever full self-driving complete failure. I didn't trust this car to be safe on the highway, so I didn't even let it go on the highway. Immediately, the first time I activated full self-driving, it just started shifting left, just veering left. Didn't even recognize it was completely on top of the lane lines. So yeah, sorry Tesla, this one blew it. This one blew it. Thanks for watching. I'm LG. This is EV Journey. Please, please, please subscribe to our channel. It lets YouTube know we're doing a good job. Hit that like button as well. It lets us know that you want us to make more content. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below. I'm LG, and this is EV Journey.